Hello, sound check.
Today we have with us Imran Hashmi. Can we have a big round of applause, everybody?
In your school, like all of us have this crush on one school teacher.
I had a crush on quite a few people. One was my friend's mom.
But listen,
That
you
was,
called her a bad kisser. Has anybody called you a bad kisser?
No.
Confident!
You had friends from school. These are your school friends that you still have. Like,
School, in the vicinity, some college friends. I don't think I have any industry friends.
Fuck you. He used to bully me. So can you just say, Gaurav?
Fuck you, Gaurav.
Fuck you, Gaurav. Imran, you had a very big impact in all our lives. मेरे जिंदगी में movies में जो intimate scenes को normalize किया वो आपने किया genuinely.
Yeah, yeah.
On a very serious note.
Yeah. Is that a hickey over there?
I'm not.
I really have influenced you.
So, 2006, I have this new device which is called the computer
Wow.
with internet. And I'm watching this song called Ashik Banaya Apne. And it has become my sexual awakening. And I'm not looking at you in the song.
Happy to help. I'm happy to help.
Yeah, listen, but did you notice that you did that to so many men of that generation?
Yeah.
That you were literally
But
responsible
did
for
you
the
hear
sexual awakening?
Tanushree quote 3 weeks ago?
Which was?
I don't know if there was a verbatim quote or what. She said that it was like brotherly.
Game of Thrones happening!
I was like, what did the director tell her? What did the director tell me? Like I had another narrative in my head. I had another narrative going in my head, and she had another narrative going in her head. I was never told the story about incest.
This is like Cersei and Jamie.
so you didn't know that. You were not on that.
I don't know what she was thinking, but fine.
No, but again, going back to that
Sorry,
question.
detour there.
Did you, yeah. Did you know that you were responsible for this happening to the country's youth?
I realize it's a huge responsibility. I think I did contribute in a huge way. I was
Thank you
pat-
so much,
pat-
man.
pat
Thank you
myself.
so much, man. Love
Did you
it!
set out to be this kind of a poster boy? Did you set out to be? Did you take roles because of that? Did you do the acting because like?
No, nothing was pre-planned. It was just I just took on the things that were brought to me. I was enjoying playing these characters. I was working hard. There's a fear of failure, of course. That was a huge failure. Fear that I didn't want to. I didn't have a plan B. Like I had my father's business. I don't have a plan B for a career. I was like, this is everything. If I fail at this, I have nothing, and then I have to support my family also. So that was a huge responsibility. So sometimes it was not even like fun. It was like, okay, I gotta get to the set. I gotta learn these lines. I gotta do best performance that I can, and this film better be a hit.
Yeah.
And then one thing led to the other.
Every Indian guy, I have to support my family, take care of it.
That's true. जिम्मेदारियां आ जाती है.
How can we talk about this and how can we not talk about you and Malika Sherawat?
You go for it.
Yeah?
Go for it.
Listen, so you all did a film called Murder, which of course a lot of us have watched on our computers because again we were not allowed. Cut to 2014, that epic episode of Coffee with Karan, where you had epic things to say about. I want to know what happened in these.
Are you talking about what happened in the Coffee and Karan episode?
Yeah,
or
like what
happened?
transpired between both of you all there?
And I don't know if I said something. Did I say something bad about her in Coffee with Karan?
You said you called her a bad kisser, and then you said I would like to gift her a book called English for Dummies because she's doing a lot of Hollywood films.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, Malika.
Yeah. But listen,
That
you
was,
called her a bad kisser. Has anybody called you a bad kisser?
No.
Confident!
No one in the right frame of mind.
Right, I would call you that. Nice.
Imran, about your friends. Like you had friends from school. These are your school friends that you still have. Like,
School, in the vicinity, some college friends. I don't think I have any industry friends.
industry friends. In school, your friends and you, like there are two types, right? Like you get bullied or you bully. Just wanted to ask you. Which
First
side
of
were
all,
you on?
I don't promote bullying.
No, no one does. No one does. We are
But I
all
would come
against.
across as a bully.
Okay.
I never got bullied, right? But not like, endorsing it at all.
So
But
you
yeah,
use-
I guess
you
that's,
can come across as it.
come across as that.
Can you just, for me, there was this guy, Gaurav, fuck you. He used to bully me. So can you just say, Gaurav,
Fuck you, Gaurav.
Fuck you, Gaurav. Thank you so much.
The 7th day I went to my first AD and I said, sir, यार अब दूसरे ट्रेनिंग ADs है, so can they do this?
Yeah.
He's like, देख बेटा, कुत्ते का काम है, किसी को तो करना है और तू कुत्ता है. He said it on my face and I broke.
Ouch.
Okay, so I broke, went into like heavy sad scenes and I was like, यार cinema तो I love. ये क्या हो रहा है इधर?
You know, it's,
So and then I read.
it completely sort of go on.
No, I read your experience
Yeah.
as an idiot.
What about it? You didn't.
Where you were like, यार,
You know where it is going. right?
you were like, यार मैं तो निकम्मा एडी था. But you think I'm going to bring up the word. Bring up the word.
We'll build it up. We'll build it up. For example,
Can I bring up the word?
राजा का बेटा अगर राजा
The
बन
word,
सकता
the
है.
word everyone. अरे
इनको जैसे पता नहीं था कि
But
यार
do you think your experience, my experience was my experience because of that? Do you think it could be like AD का जो experience होता है?
No, actually, we actually had to bear the brunt of nepotism in there because we might have got an entry point, but there was a chief assistant that used to be very rude and mean with us because he was like, "Acha, these guys have got it easy. They used to really fuck us over." That guy used to during our working, 6 months to a year. Then he kind of softened up to us. And then we became friends and we, started delegating more work. It has its pitfalls, but yeah, granted, if you are from the outside, it definitely is way tougher in the initial phase for actors, for directors to get that entry point in the industry. Definitely is.
I have a follow-up question on the part where we spoke about. So we all know that Kangana is really vocal about nepotism.
She's really vocal about everything, right?
No. Yeah, and absolutely really vocal about nepotism. And since you guys have worked together, has she ever, as a friend, shared with you, like, dude, तेरे लिए तो आसान है ऐसा कुछ?
She never said that. We've done a couple of films together.
Okay.
Very hardworking girl. I think we really hit it off. All these films.
Yeah.
I'm very fond of her. She's very fond of me. And I think the last time I met her must have been like way back in like 2017. I guess, yeah. I get what she's saying because she didn't come from a film family. She must have had a huge struggle before she got her first break. I know how Anurag gave her a break. I know that she was spotted at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And he cast her for Gangster. And rest is history. She did a great job and she's successful. But I guess there's also always that angst and that feeling when you are not from the industry, that you're always treated a certain way. There's favoritism. And when you see that favoritism and it goes to people that you feel they're undeserving, when you have probably come from 50 different auditions and you've worked your ass off getting there, here's a person in this entitled place who's not given a single audition, who's not done anything to deserve it, and you see them on screen and they're shit performers. And they still get film after film after film, right? And that's that's the core issue of nepotism. If you don't have the talent to back it, again, there are people who have been part of film families that are fantastic actors, and that's a different discussion to have. But then there are people who are rank bad performers, but they constantly getting films. That's when I think someone like her, or even people who talk about it, it's, then it's justified. Then you feel that, you feel for them because they're so talented, but they could have got so many other offers and opportunities when it was backed by people because they were in an entitled place.
I have two questions. जैसे आपने AD की बात करी थी, तो AD के टाइम पे I saw an interview of yours where you said कि महेश भट्ट साहब ने मेरा ईगो तोड़ा था एक टाइम पे.
Yes.
What was that like? What was the process?
He's the worst person to kind of. He completely. I say that in the nicest way. He just
What does he do to an actor?
He will shatter your ego to the point where he will show you the harshest of reality if you couldn't succeed. And he would just show you a realistic picture. He will never show you a very hunky-dory picture of things. And he is harsh with you. If you are bad, he told me, he scared the living daylights out of me before my first film. He said, "It's not charitable association. This is not somewhere where we give jobs to people. Because you're part of the family, we might have given this opportunity to you. But if you can't act, if your first film is not successful and they don't like you, we are going to throw you out." You know that guy from Whiplash?
Yeah. Takla guy.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's Bhatt Sahab.
Yeah.
That
Damn,
in a
bro.
way is Bhatt Sahab, and
And you're the drummer.
You understand that what he's trying to do. He's trying to mold you into what you have to face tomorrow in the world.
So hi Imran, I have been a big fan of yours. I have always seen you in movies doing amazing, intimate scenes. I want to know if that ever put pressure on you in your real life, like when you were really with a woman, the other person
Performance
has.
pressure with a woman.
Yeah, because there's an image
I
you
thought
have
the
to
question
follow.
was going somewhere else.
No.
We can take the question there.